Hey everyone, I just want to share about a post that I just read on Facebook in one of the groups that I'm following, and it was asking the community about what was the best advice you've ever had from your therapist or counselor who's still in your life right now. And the two responses that were there was anger wastes energy and positive thoughts create a positive life and negative thoughts create a negative life, or something along those lines. And well, I have to say, I strongly disagree with both of them. Because if anger really wastes energy, then why would we experience it? If that wasn't included in everything that is and everything who we are, then why would it even appear? Life is energy. How can one of the emotions that we feel be a waste? And plus, if anger wastes energy, then how could we ever say yes to the things that we want to do and no to the things that really don't serve us? How could we ever set healthy boundaries? How could we ever create a life without that force within us? Without being able to express that, without being able to feel it if it was wasting our energy. Anger is energy. It therefore is never a waste. What is a waste is if we don't allow the full spectrum of our energies, of our emotions, because emotions are energy, same thing. So if we're holding back our anger, we're not experiencing the full flow, the full spectrum of all of our emotions. That is a waste. Because our energy then goes into denying them, not allowing them, repressing them. And the same goes for the opposite. If we're lashing out in anger all of the time, that may be a waste because we're not being authentic, we're not being vulnerable. We're not letting others come close to our sensitive emotions, like hurt or fear or anger. That is a waste of energy. A waste of the full spectrum of our emotions. And therefore a waste of experiencing life to its fullest potential. So to me the advice, anger wastes energy, doesn't make any sense. It's actually more hurtful, more harmful, because we're not looking into the other direction. We're not looking at the hurt and the fear and the sadness and maybe the grief or whatever else is lying or lingering there, if we're just projecting our anger out there. And vice versa. We're denying our experience, we're wasting our energy if we're not tapping into our anger, if we're not expressing it, if we're not letting that come through. If we're always just sulking and, feeling sorry for ourselves, and if we're scared or, living in a victim consciousness. So they're both equally valid. Anger is energy. Hurt is energy. Every single emotion that we feel, that we experience, is an energy. How can that be a waste? And the other comment, that positive thoughts create positive life, negative thoughts, da-di-da-di-da, we've heard it all before. Yes, it is true. It is true in the sense that our mind is so powerful. But come on, if it only was that easy. If it really was that easy, we would all be running around joyously every single day, having butterflies flying out of our ass, wouldn't we? And that's simply not the case. If we could simply just think positive thoughts, if we could even influence all the thoughts that we're having every single day, just like that. I mean, show me how you choose your thoughts, or how you think your thoughts, not how you choose them, but how you think them. Our thoughts do create our reality. Yes, this is true. And yes, positive thoughts create a positive reality. But if those thoughts aren't in alignment with our body, with our emotional body, our energetic body, our physical body, with everything that is stored here, if that is not in alignment, then the statement is empty, is worthless, is pointless. It is an empty truth. If we're just looking at it from a mind perspective, if we're just looking at it from and through our mind. If our body doesn't have the same experience, because our body holds all of the information, past, present and future. It is this diverse, incredible computer system that just knows. It has its own brain, it has its own knowing, it has its own memory. Our nervous system isn't just in the brain. Our nervous system runs through our entire being. And this nervous system governs everything that we experience. And if this system is running on fear, then the most positive affirmations, the most positive thoughts you can have will not change this reality. This and this needs to be in alignment. And for that, we need to do the somatic work, not just the mental work. There's no point waking up here if this doesn't follow. If this is not in alignment, there's no point thinking all of the positive thoughts and doing affirmations over and over and over again. If this system is screaming, no, that is not how I feel, that is not my experience, that is not my memory. It's one and the same. Mind, body, body, mind. The question is it in alignment?